Chosen one, pause for a moment. Before you let your mind wander, before you convince yourself this is just another video, understand this: you were led here. Not by coincidence, not by accident. There has been a quiet pull in your spirit all day. A restlessness you couldn't explain. A feeling that something is shifting. This is that moment. God needs your help. And I know that sounds strange. The Almighty, the one who created the heavens and the earth, does not lack power. He does not lack authority. But he chooses to move through people. He chooses willing hearts. Throughout history, heaven has always searched for someone who would say, "Here I am." And right now, chosen one, he is looking at you. You have been praying for change. You have been asking for a breakthrough. You have been whispering at night, "God, when will it be my turn?" But what if your next season is waiting on your obedience? What if the reward you've been crying for is connected to something he asked you to do, and you've been hesitating? There is an instruction in your spirit. You feel it. That nudge you keep pushing away. That small voice telling you to step forward, to fix what's broken, to reach out, to forgive, to let go, to stop, to trust. It seems small, almost insignificant. You keep telling yourself it doesn't matter. You keep saying, "I'll do it later." But in the spiritual realm, your delay is louder than you think. Chosen one, heaven is waiting on your response. The enemy has been working overtime to distract you. Notice how tired you've been lately. Notice how your focus has been scattered. Notice how every time you think about doing the right thing, something suddenly pulls your attention away. That is not random. Distraction is the weapon used against the anointed. Because if you move when God tells you to move, something breaks. There is someone connected to your obedience who is depending on your yes. There is a chain reaction tied to your decision. You think this is only about you, but it isn't. Your life is a bridge. Your actions echo further than you realize. God placed you exactly where you are for a reason. That workplace you complain about, it's an assignment. That family you struggle with, it's an assignment. That uncomfortable situation, it's an assignment. You've been asking for escape, but heaven assigned you influence. You carry something in you that changes atmospheres. When you walk into a room, even quietly, there is a shift. You may not see it, but the spiritual realm reacts. That's why opposition seems to follow you. That's why misunderstandings find you. That's why you've felt isolated at times. Light has always been uncomfortable for darkness. But here is what you need to understand. God will never force you. He invites you. Right now, He is inviting you to trust Him at a deeper level. There is an act of obedience in front of you. It may require humility. It may require courage. It may require you to swallow pride. But your reward is attached to it. Every sacrifice you made in silence has been recorded. Every time you chose integrity when nobody was watching has been recorded. Every tear that fell when you felt forgotten has been recorded. Heaven keeps receipts, and this is not about earning love. You are already loved. This is about alignment. Blessings flow through alignment. Favor flows through obedience. Acceleration follows surrender. You have felt stuck because you are standing at a door that only obedience can open. The enemy wants you to think it's pointless. He wants you to think your small step won't matter. He wants you to stay comfortable, because comfort delays destiny. Chosen one, the next 24 hours are important. There will be a moment, it might seem ordinary, where you will feel that nudge again. That is your test. Not a test to make you fail, but a test to qualify you for what you asked for. You said you wanted more. You said you wanted growth. You said you wanted elevation. Elevation requires trust, and trust is proven through action. You are not overlooked. You are being observed by heaven itself. not to judge you harshly, but to prepare you properly. There is a level of influence coming into your life that requires maturity, and this simple act of obedience is training. Imagine asking for a harvest but refusing to plant the seed. It doesn't work that way. The seed may feel small in your hand. It may not look impressive, but inside it is multiplication. Inside it is provision. Inside it is reward. The instruction God placed in your heart is your seed. Do not ignore it. The reason you feel conviction is because you are chosen. The reason you feel pressure is because you carry purpose. Ordinary people do not wrestle at this level. Ordinary people are not entrusted with spiritual assignments. You are. And deep down, you know it. That's why you can't fully blend in. That's why you feel different. That's why even when you try to shrink yourself, something inside refuses to stay quiet. You were not designed to be passive in this season. You were designed to respond. God needs your help to reflect Him in a place that has forgotten Him, to extend grace where there has been judgment, to show patience where there has been anger, to choose faith when fear is easier. Your obedience may look simple on the outside, but in the unseen realm it sends shockwaves. And here is the promise: your reward is coming. Not because you are perfect, not because you never doubted, but because you stayed. Because you kept listening, because even now, your heart is open. Do not let this moment pass you by. When you act, something shifts. When you obey, doors begin to move. When you trust, timelines accelerate. This is your turning point. Chosen one, heaven is waiting on your yes. Chosen one, now listen carefully, because this is the part most people miss. You have been in a season that felt unfair. A season where you gave more than you received. A season where you stayed faithful, but the results didn't match your effort. You watched others move ahead while you remained in the background. You stayed obedient, yet doors still closed. And quietly, without saying it out loud, you wondered if heaven forgot your address. But God has not forgotten you. Delay is not denial. Silence is not absence. And preparation does not look like promotion at first. What you thought was punishment was actually positioning. There are things God had to build in you before He could release what is coming. Patience had to be strengthened. Character had to be refined. Discernment had to grow, because the reward attached to your obedience is not small, and small character cannot carry big blessing. You asked for increase, but increase attracts attention. You asked for favor, but favor exposes you to responsibility. You asked for elevation, but elevation requires stability. The pressure you felt was not meant to crush you. It was meant to prepare you. Chosen one, your reward is not just something you receive. It is something you can sustain. And heaven will never hand you something that would destroy you if you're not ready. That's why this season has been stretching you. The loneliness stretched you. The betrayal stretched you. The waiting stretched you. And even when you felt like giving up, you didn't. You questioned. You doubted. You got tired. But you did not fully walk away. That matters more than you know. Heaven measures endurance differently than the world does. The world celebrates speed. God honors faithfulness. While others were cutting corners, you chose integrity. While others were compromising, you chose conviction. While others were loud about their plans, you stayed quiet and consistent. You thought no one noticed, but heaven noticed. There is a divine exchange happening. Every sacrifice you made in private is being converted into public reward. Every insult you absorbed without retaliation is being converted into honor. Every moment you chose peace over pride is being stored as favor. You are not behind. You are being timed. There is a set moment for what is coming. A moment where preparation meets opportunity. And when it happens, it will feel sudden to others, but to you, It will feel earned. The enemy tried to convince you that your obedience was pointless. He whispered that nothing was changing. He tried to make you compare your journey with people who don't carry your calling. Comparison is a trap. You are not called to their lane. You are not assigned to their timeline. You are not built for their burden. You are chosen for something specific. And the resistance around you proves it. Have you noticed how the attacks increased when you decided to get serious about your faith? Have you noticed how distractions multiplied when you started growing? That is not coincidence. That is confirmation. The enemy does not fight what is ordinary. The warfare around you is evidence of your value. But here is the key. You cannot step into reward carrying bitterness from the battle. You cannot enter the next level still holding on to resentment from the last one. Part of your final preparation is release. Release the need to prove yourself. Release the need for revenge. Release the need for validation from people who never understood you. Your validation is coming from a higher place. Chosen one, your reward will not have to be forced. It will not require manipulation. It will not depend on begging or chasing. When God opens a door, it stays open. And what is coming will not just bless you, it will stabilize you. It will bring peace you didn't have to fight for. It will bring provision that feels effortless. It will bring connections that are aligned, not draining. But remember, this reward follows response. There will still be moments where obedience is required, even after the breakthrough. Especially after the breakthrough, because higher levels require deeper trust. This is not the end of the journey. It is the shift. You are moving from hidden to seen, from overlooked to appointed, from delayed to released. And when it happens, some people will not recognize you. They will say you got lucky. They will say it happened overnight. They will not see the nights you cried. They will not see the prayers you whispered. They will not see the battles you fought internally. But heaven saw it all. And heaven is about to respond. Stay steady. Stay obedient. Stay soft in your heart even when the world tries to harden you. The greatest reward is not just external success. It is internal transformation. You are stronger now, wiser now, more discerning now, less easily shaken now. That growth is part of the reward and the tangible blessing. It's closer than it has ever been. One decision away, one act of courage away, one final surrender away. Chosen one, do not grow weary at the edge of breakthrough. Do not sabotage what you survived for. Do not shrink back when expansion is knocking. You have come too far. God needed your obedience, and you gave it, even imperfectly. Even trembling, even unsure, you still showed up. That is why the reward is secure. This is your confirmation. This is your assurance. This is your reminder that nothing you endured was wasted. The season is shifting, and when it does, you will look back at this moment and realize this was the turning point. Chosen one, your reward is not just coming. It is already in motion.